So what we have done till now, we have created an Azure Data Factory, right? So in almost all of the data engineering scenarios, you'll always need an blob storage or any kind of object storage where you will need to store, let's say, files or different kind of data there, right? So if you're using Azure Data Factory or Azure Synapse or even Azure Databricks, they always work with file store, right? So we need to create an ADLS Gen 2 storage account. So we can store different files that will ingest or even tables that will ingest in the file formats, right? So for that purpose, go to your resource group, click on create, click on type ADLS Gen 2, right? So uh, click on this storage account. It's service directly provided from Microsoft. Click on it, right? Storage account. Click on create. Right. So subscription, that's my subscription resource group, the same resource group under which we created the Azure Data Factory. Storage account name, we can name it storage rams upwork. Let it validate it. I think this should be fine. It's not giving any errors till now, right? So region, it's in deployed in the same region that we have deployed our data factory. It's important in the sense that if you deploy it in the other regions, that will work and that will not cause you any issues. But ideally, you should keep your resource group, like all the resources that you create under one resource group, in the same region. Performance, I'll go with standard. Redundancy, since this is test, I'm going with local redundant storage, right? But if you want to create a really fault tolerant storage, then you can go with geo redundant, zone redundant, even zone redundant storage. I will not go into the details of these, but these are different fault tolerance capabilities that are provided to us. So I'll go with locally redundant storage. Right. Review and create. Let's wait it to validate, and once it's validated, it will create it. So let's just wait it for the validation. Okay, so it has validated, and let's go ahead and create it. So it will open the deployment page soon. If you can go ahead and click on it. It's initializing the deployment. Once the deployment is initialized, it will open the deployment page for us. Yeah, so it's opening the deployment page for us. This should work pretty quickly. I would say it does not take that much of time, but yeah, up to 1 minute. It can take up to 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so our deployment is complete. So let's hit the go to resource, and it should take us to the storage account. All right. So our storage account is created. Okay. So let's go to our resource group. This is the logical and physical, grouping of all our resources, right?